Okay folks, and we're back. This is going to be take 2 of the carburetor rebuild. I believe I have the right carburetor repair kit this time. I'll show you guys this. This is the kit we have this time. RK32HS repair kit for the Tiltston carburetor. So hopefully this repair kit's right. I actually have not looked at it yet. Hopefully it's the correct one. And I got all the parts that are kind of sitting right in front of the camera here. Probably just outside of you guys' view. So let's see, what shall we start with? Probably the needle and stuff, I'm going to say. Now, let me get one more clean. Actually, this one's probably pretty clean thing to set out my parts on. Interestingly enough, 2 more gaskets. I'm really confused by this because there was no gaskets on it when I took it off. So I don't know if they're supposed to be or what, but I think when I put it back on, maybe I'll put them back on. I'm not sure. We'll see once. Anyway, a little more appropriately sized needle valve. If you guys can actually see that. Looks like it is the correct size, same as the old one here. And we got a new flipper doohickey for it. At least that's what I'm going to go with, a flipper doohickey. Now, gotta remember, was that in or out? I believe it was like that, so... Actually, you know what? I do have the directions here, right here. Let me take a look a moment. Yes, that was like that. Okay. And how this goes back together, again, this is small stuff, folks, so hopefully the camera's picking it up. Yeah, it's going to go back up like that. Inside of there. Just like that. Now, that doesn't look right because that piece needs to be bent up. Either it needs to be bent up or it's not, I got it in the wrong way. Compared to this one, looks like it needs to be bent up. Let me just compare it to the old one here a moment. It's actually identical, okay. It's possible I got it in there the wrong way, very well possible. Just looking at the instructions though, it looks like I had it in the right way. But for the fun of it, I'll try the other way around, make sure that's not. Nope, that's definitely not right. Okay, it has to be the other way around. I thought so. So let's just bend that just a little bit. That bends like really easy. Now, according to the instructions here, and I don't have exactly the right carburetor instructions here. Husqvarna does not list this carburetor part of their instructions. So, and I got the Husqvarna instructions. I probably should see if Tiltston themselves have instructions, but Fit the needle valve with the lever arm, shaft, and spring, and tighten the screw. Oh, is there a spring on here? Ah, there was. Okay. Yeah, I might want to put that back on. Now let's see the screw. That is that there. Stuff is so stinking small on this carburetor. Let's see what's here. Grab a little bit different screwdriver here. Hopefully got a little magnetic tip on it. Help hold it just a little bit. Okay, magnetic tip did not help. It pulled everything out. This looks like the right, pretty sure this is the right screw. It doesn't want to fit. There we go. Okay, it needs to be level with the bottom there. It looks like that is level. And it says you're supposed to check it with like a ruler or something. I don't know if I got anything that I could fit in there or not. Maybe like a big wide screwdriver head. That looks pretty level. And just to give you guys a close-up of what we're looking at here, we're looking to make sure that this piece here is level with the top of the, or the bottom top, yeah, I guess this would be the bottom of the carburetor here. So basically make sure it's flush there. If I got that right. Okay. Now let's put those needle valves in. I've cleaned all this stuff up off camera. Here's the needle valves. And I got new gaskets here for that. Like I said, the gasket kit does not come with those. And just to show you guys the ones I got here, they are 1 meter by 3.5 millimeter gaskets. And those are going to go in right there. Why the kit doesn't actually come with these seems kind of stupid to me, because I don't know if you guys saw the shape that they were in. Those gaskets that were on there were pretty tough shape, so it seems to me they should have come with them and you would want to replace them. Anyway. The high and low needle are different. I don't know if I can get you guys a good enough shot of these or not. So you do want to make sure you put them in the right spot. Yeah, it's not going to want to focus. There it goes. So I believe this one, the big one, is actually the low one if I remember correctly. And the little one is actually the high one. Seems backwards. You think you put the big one in the high side and the little one, but no. Obviously, I'm not the one that designed the carburetor. Okay, I believe the correct way, we're going to close this all the way, and then we're going to open them both. We're going to open the high 1 turn and the low one 1 1/4 turn. That's what I'm going with anyway. So to do that, we're going to close the low one here first. So just snug it. You do not want to tighten it. Just once it's bottomed, it's bottom. So half a turn, 1 turn. And then we'll do the high side. Actually, did I say 1? That was 1 1/4 turn, my bad. Let's do a 1/4 turn. Okay. And then the high one's the 1 turn. So there's the high one there. Half a turn, 1 turn. Now, oh, you know what? Actually, we gotta take those back out. Or do we? Yes, no, yes. The limiter piece here, that has to go on first, if I remember correctly. Okay, never mind. Take them back out. Stick the O-ring back in there. Now, high, low, this thing looks like it's the same. I'm not seeing a difference here. Little doohickey. Technical name there for it is the doohickey. So yes, this doohickey is to prevent you from adjusting your carburetor too much. EPA regulation bullcrap. Okay, so let's do that again. That was 1 1/4 turn for the low side. It's 1 turn. There's a 1/4 turn. 1 turn for the high side. There's half. There's 1. And I think we can throw this idle screw back in here. See, that is where that went, right? Yeah. I do believe so. Using entirely too small of a screwdriver for this. And I'll adjust it high for now. You can always adjust it down later. Okay. There's our low and high fuel jets. The low and high fuel jets, those adjust the amount of fuel you get. So, uh-oh, battery icon's flashing. Battery gonna last? Hopefully it does. Well, if it suddenly die out, you guys know what happened. Okay, we're gonna put this little cap or plug back on here. Hey, look at that, it fits, folks, it fits. And take a punch, we're gonna punch it down, which requires a hammer. Where'd my hammer go? And basically what's happening here, it's kind of curved up. So you put it in there, you flatten it down, and it pushes it out. So it's nice and tight. Okay, and then we got the diaphragm, gasket, go on like that. And the little spot here is to catch the diaphragm there. Oh, we got that upside down, okay. There are pins here that align this thing. Pin there and a pin there for the gasket. Okay, and then I believe it was these screws that went on the bottom. Try to tighten them up all evenly there. Actually, there should be a fuel jet in there yet. Where did that fuel jet go? Or did I put that back in? No, okay, let's take it back off. Sorry about that, folks. I'm like, wait a minute. I did not put the fuel jet back in yet. Yeah, I'm reading the instructions here. Maybe I should stop reading the instructions. The instructions don't say anything about putting the fuel jet back in. If you read the disassembly instructions, it says, you know, knock it out with a... It doesn't say when, unless I'm missing it, it doesn't say where to put it back in. Okay. Set that back over there. Yeah, fuel jet there, very important. Where did that go? Ah, okay, here it is. Okay, folks, we got you juiced a little bit. So hopefully I can finish this up. And that's supposed to be flush with the bottom, I do believe. Okay, how come that does not want to go in there? No, that's smaller. Oh, here we go. A little bigger screwdriver there to keep it steady. Okay, now I do believe we can put this on. I don't have any bits left. Those are the old bits. These bits have to go on top. There we go. Okay, onto the top side, which is pretty simple. Just that little screen there. And folks, remember, bottom side here, that is where that needle is, and what that is, that's basically the float in there, and that shuts the gas on and off as it sucks it up out of the, not really much of a gas in there, just a little bit. It opens that float needle back up, allows more gas in, and it's pulling it in through this screen here. So, what do we got left? Not a whole lot, just this piece up here, I do believe, and that's got to go on like so. And yeah, don't ask me how this top man works, folks. I do believe this is like their kind of like a little fuel pump right here. That little chamber there. Works based upon the port on top of here. And probably a bunch of like check valves and stuff. Anyway. Alright, it's going to have to go on like that, I do believe. Probably want to be careful you don't tighten this too much, because you could definitely, with a ratchet like this, over tighten it. Okay, folks, I do believe it is all set. So I'm going to stick it back in the chainsaw again. I'll probably do that off camera. You guys see me take it out, so I will get it back in and we'll see if it runs. Now folks, there it is. Started up after about 3-4 pulls. Adjusted the carburetor a little bit. I opened up the low side about another quarter turn. And the high side probably about another small quarter turn. I hope you guys can see me okay. Actually, you know what? Let me, hey, look at that. I can turn the screen around. So, it's still noisier than crap. I put a new muffler on it. The old muffler, I guess I don't have it anymore. Was all cracked up in the bottom corner there. I'll show you guys one other thing I did here too. On the front of this muffler here, I put 2 little washers in there, because otherwise it kind of pulled it too tight and kind of bent the thing over. I kind of figured that's probably what cracked the muffler. And wow, that thing's hot already. So yep, it seems like it's running pretty good. I don't know if you guys noticed when I throttled up there, it ran really smooth. So running really smooth on the higher throttle. I haven't put it full throttle yet. Maybe a good half, 3/4 at the most. So you're supposed to wear it in for a while, so no full throttle yet. So that'll do it for this video, folks. Comments, questions, be sure to leave them below.